All right. So I am watching this like sort of massacre of argument. And I don't know why are you going onto a show that's for arguing and you don't know how to argue? I don't why would you do that? And I'm not saying like, like, oh, you're in the debate club. I'm just saying like you've had like fights with people. Like, I like fights about issues or, I grew up fighting with my dad. But I don't even think my dad was frustrated that I wasn't like an adult level fucking rational thinker. So he would fight with me. He would be irritated by, the things that I'm going to be irritated about these people, which is lack of foresight, no argument at all, talking about your feelings or other various fucking things that have absolutely nothing to do with the argument. I was 9. Okay, I was 9. So give me a fucking break, okay? These are grown fucking people. The fuck? But and it's just like, okay, one of the things is I said, if you really believe what you believe, this is what I learned through being, beat down by my dad all the time. If you really believe what you believe and you truly care about it and are devoted to it and believe in it, you will serve your cause. And what does that mean, to serve your cause? It means that you, for example, you're not even going to go on an argument, a debate show or whatever, but you have clarified your entire thought process regarding the issue. So that means you think. That you can just think a lot. Like, you don't even have to go into like arguments with other people, but you can just think and think about it and realize like, oh wait, here's a trick for some of these people that don't know yet, is that if you have your starting point, that starting point goes somewhere. See how far it goes. Maybe, like, how far do you think you're going to be able to get? But maybe you're not that imaginative. But realize where that one thing is going to lead to. So, for example, I'm gonna make a stupid example because it's gonna be more illustrative of like the underlying like thing that's going on there. So let's say I want to give kids alcohol, and I think we should, get rid of the drinking age altogether and just let all the kids be drunk and shit. So that's what I think. I think I feel like freedom, man. Like, so my basis is the value basis. I believe in freedom, so I want freedom completely, right? Now, how does that go? How does that, having that value set, go? So, number one, we can start actually with the value set. The value set is freedom that is has no barriers around it, has no boundaries around it. What does freedom, an absolute freedom, actually do? So that's when you get like in your head and you go, okay, well, what's one thing that could happen? That could happen. That can happen. Oh wait, look over there. That's they have a brothel of 5-year-old children. I don't think that's what I meant by absolute freedom. And like, you'd be mad, but you said absolute freedom. Absolute freedom is absolute. What you're saying is you haven't thought out your process. You haven't seen where your proclamations are going to end up. And then you get these people, like several of them. And I've only watched like 7 people. And they would be like, oh, I didn't say that. And it's like, that's the logical outcome of your original point that you made very adamantly. Like, you don't get to disown just what you don't like. It's a logical outcome. That means if there is a fault, a fault down the line, that means you need to go back and revisit your original point. And you have to adjust it. And now you say, well, maybe there are some barriers to freedom. Okay, so what kind of barriers do I think are acceptable? See, now you're not in absolute freedom anymore. Because if you are actually for absolute freedom, then you're like brothels of 5-year-olds. They're doing what they like. So, that's real freedom, and I'm happy and proud of it. Like, that's terrible. So, that's one thing that I would tell all these people. Don't just go with the immediate way that you feel about something. Don't go just like I said. You're like, oh, absolute freedom sounds really great in theory. Not even in theory, in my emotions, in my heart, in my sentimentality, I'm like, absolute freedom, yeah. And then I see what it actually does, and then I'm like, how did this happen? You should see, it's fucking obvious. Look at your thoughts. Look at them. And if you're, like I said, if you really believe in something, serve your fucking cause. Do the actual basic work around your opinions and the things that you are going to proclaim. Because it's not anybody else's fault that you have shitty fucking opinions. And that's what I mean when I say shitty. It's not about the value of the like, oh, you believe in killing people, oh, you believe in saving people, whatever. I don't care about that. I was going to say something, I totally forgot what it was. My glasses. Serve your cause. Serving your cause means taking care, like being hygienic about your fucking opinions, okay? Do some hygiene, some basic mental hygiene around your fucking stances. And secondarily, know what your opposition is going to say. These people like never heard of the most basic and common argument in this issue that they're talking about. They don't know what it is. They don't know that argument. And I'm like, everybody uses that argument. How do you not know it? Because you're not serving your cause and knowing what it is that your opponent believes. So then when you hear what they believe and they smack you upside the head with their opinion, you're like, what is that? I don't know anything about that. It's like, this is like literally what. So that's my suggestion as someone who also struggled as a 9-year-old against defending my beliefs. I understand, but you're grown people and you should have figured this, and you're on a debate show. You should have fucking figured this out already. All right, thank you. Good night.